Hello Sagittarius, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess, here to do your weekly read from Sunday the 25th to the 1st of December. Can you believe it's Christmas already? We've only got 4 weeks or whatever now, so if you've done your Christmas shopping, well done you, because I ain't there yet. I'm just thinking everybody can have money for Christmas this year. Sagittarius, what's going on for you in the next week? Ooh, bit of a call to speak your truth there. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I rave on all the time about how amazing it is. I love it. I really enjoy it. I miss it when I don't do the readings, so I'm always happy to come back and pick up where I left off. If the readings don't resonate with you, don't forget to check out other aspects of your natal chart, but no point in trying to make them fit if they don't feel right. Use your intuition. Okay, so we're looking at the next week for Sagittarius. Oh, Seven of Swords straight out of the gate. Some sort of behaviour here that isn't quite up to par. Now, sometimes this sort of trickery or moving away from something and the thievery or the stealing in this card may be something that's quite legitimate. It isn't always about dishonesty. It can also be about, although he's got a very smug look on his face, sometimes it can be about, you know, taking things and moving away in the middle of the night, like if you have to leave a violent relationship, for example. It can talk about, you know, just getting away from something that's doesn't serve you and taking your thoughts and ideas with you. Whatever it is, you're certainly moving away from something here, Sagittarius, if that's your energy. Now, if somebody else is doing that to you, I'm sure we'll read it in the cards. So first off, we have the Two of Pentacles coming out here. Now, the Two of Pentacles talks about making a balanced decision. It's that head over heart decision. It's the decision where you have two very, very equal options. Now, in this particular card, you can see that the water is very rough behind him. So this always talks about, you know, your emotions being totally out of whack and being able to keep a level head here while you make this decision. So you can't be emotional about this. You've got to do it for the right reasons. Okay, so the next card we have out is the Ace of Rods. Now, this is beautiful because there's a new start here. And obviously you're making a decision about this new start. Could be that you have to move away from something, though, so we will find out what that is. But the Ace of Wands talks about having a passionate new start, you know, really sort of going after this with your every ounce of your being, like really driving and striving to have this very passionate new start. Okay, and then we have the Two of Rods. So we talk about with the Two of Rods having two directions to take. So you've got a week of making decisions basically here. So we're looking at this Two of Rods. You've got two directions to take here. Now, I feel like one direction stands out more than the other, though, because you've got the world in your hands. You've got every opportunity, but you have one rod in your hand and one rod behind you. And that always says to me that, you know, you've already made a decision on what way to go, but you just want to make sure that you've made the right decision. Wow. Okay, Nine of Swords coming up next. So something you've been doing here, something's been going on. You have decisions to make that are keeping you awake at night, basically. You're fighting your demons here. Now, we can talk about decisions you make, you know, should I have steak for dinner, chicken for dinner? You know, should I go to the club tonight or should I go to the movies? So, I mean, they're decisions that don't keep you awake at night. This is something pretty heavy here, Sagittarius. So I don't know what you're thinking about, but it's certainly something that's really troubling you to the core. Okay, it could be to do with the King of Pentacles. Now, for some of you, this can be a father figure. For others of you, this is an earth sign, so perhaps a Capricorn, Virgo or Taurus. But it also can be someone who just has this attribute. So it can be someone who's very grounded, down to earth, someone who's, you know, in charge of what's going on. It can be about money, so this could be, you know, your bank manager or someone that you're dealing with financially. But it could also be a partner that you're moving away from here. I'll do a recap in a moment. There's a lot going on. This talks about, this Seven of Pentacles here talks about planting seeds for the future. Planting seeds for later on, putting money away for a rainy day. Sometimes it can talk about manifesting, but I think this is you putting something away so that you can move on from something here. Okay, and then we have the Eight of Cups. Yep, you're walking away from something. Rightio. Eight of Cups talks about walking away from something because you haven't got emotional fulfillment where you are. The moon shines here, so we know that you don't have all the information. So you're moving towards something. Okay, let's just do a quick recap here. Seven of Swords up front tells me that you're planning to do like a midnight flitz, sneak away in the middle of the night type thing here. There's decisions. There's decisions on how to manage this. There's decisions on what way to go. You've got a brand new start in front of you, but you're really mixed up and you're sleepless nights trying to make this decision. You need to walk away from something here. I feel like you've planted seeds to do this. You may have been saving money, putting money away, trying to build for an escape with that Seven of Swords, trying to get away from something. The King of Pentacles could be the person that you're moving away from here. For some of you, I mean, not that it really looks like a toxic relationship, but for some of you, it looks like you're moving away from someone and planning how to do that. You want a brand new start here. There's no doubt about that at all. You're definitely moving in the direction of something new and passionate. So we have the Knight of Swords. Oh, the King of Swords coming out here. Now, the King of Swords, he's a man. You've consulted a lawyer, some of you here. This is a man that sometimes represents the law. Okay, so for some of you, this is definitely about divorce, about settling, because you're making sure that you've got enough money here before you go. The King of Swords can represent an air sign, so Aries, Gemini, Libra. But in this particular regard, this is a man who can be paid to speak up for something. This could be like an advocate. It could be someone who's representing you legally, but someone who's taking the lead here, definitely. Ooh, he's looking right at that King of Pentacles too. Okay, could be that you're taking on this energy of the King of Pentacles too, I guess. It doesn't look like it though. It looks like someone's done something here. You look like you're going up against somebody, whether that be divorce or some sort of court case here. You're going up against somebody. You're very upset about this. Very frustrated and upset. It's keeping you awake at night, but you know which direction you need to go in here. Okay, and then we have the Knight of Rods. So there's some sort of communication coming through here. It's very... it's a passionate communication, so it's something to do with you and someone who cares or loves you. Okay, let me just go the last card and we'll do a recap. And I have the Four of Rods. This is about your stability. Someone's helping you here. Someone's looking after you. You've got some sort of situation here where someone's making sure that you are well looked after. This Knight of Swords, this King of Swords here can be legal representation, but it can also be someone who's got your back here. There's no love in this reading at all. This is about moving away from some situation that no longer serves you. Something you have to move away from. You've planted your seeds for this. You could have been saving up to be able to do this. Maybe it's a very sort of situation where it might be quite dangerous to get away from, but you've been thinking about it for a really long time. There's decisions everywhere. Maybe you still love this person with this Two of Pentacles and you're having to make a decision regardless because they're not reciprocating. What I can say to you is at the end of this you've got the Four of Wands here, which talks about stability. So there's definitely a really, really good outcome here for you. You're walking away from something. But I like that you're walking towards security and you have a brand new start here. I know that you can see that this is a great potential for you to walk away from. There's great potential here for you to walk towards, I mean. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to get all the messages as they're coming through. For some of you, this is family strife because I feel like you've got some people on side with you and some people not on side with you. But you are making a decision here to stand in your truth and walk away. Anyway, that's your reading, Sagittarius. Let me just pull an oracle card for you. Very, very sleepless nights here trying to make these decisions. You've got more than one decision to make, so I feel like you're going to be moving in the right direction here, that's for sure. Oh, and there it is. Okay, the card that's come out for you is the card of luck. And on this card it says you are right to be strong and optimistic about the opportunities ahead. Beautiful. So definitely moving in the right direction, Sagittarius. Have a wonderful week.